Obviously, a question.
Okay. Do you think the layoff may have affected North? Layoff, they didn't play for 2 weeks.
Well, they did it right. They had a bye last week.
So, yeah.
I don't think they've ever played a game for this time.
There's a computer, we have those all on tape.
Yeah.
A good old-fashioned tape. Oh, man. So you been around, or you been
Oh, no, I've been
Oh, I was going to ask you. In the show with the figure track, did you guys do multiple takes or came out of the
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we did. I think you did like 3 takes. Almost all of them. Yeah. Well, I was lucky that we've done this with all the group. So they were surprised. I'm like, I got this. I thought it was 1 take. So then they wanted to do a second. Lighting or some kind of way. You know?
Safety.
Oh, yeah.
All right, cool. That was fun.
Oh, my gosh.
Is it going to come? It seemed like it last year.
Well, they're in their 2nd season now.
Oh, they can run it back?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Two years.
Is it on NFL?
Yeah, and I think it's on NBC's Awards also.
Oh, he's talking. Very active. You still got the track.
Oh, yeah. South Park. Drive it every day. Pretty good by the time. All right, we're going to get out this.
Okay, good seeing you.
Oh, God. Yeah, Franklin Pierce beat Washington, then North beat Franklin Pierce to get in.
I don't like being here. I like
warm.
being down there.
It is warm. Damn it.
Well, they beat him 23, 9, and 13.
Yeah, I know. It's got a nice, really nice.
Who did?
Fourth over Pierce.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He gets the ball 20 yards over the middle with not a lot of effort behind it.
I can tell you right now, CK lost.
They did?
Yeah. They lost the stadium. They're playing out right now.
So was that a district game? Volleyball match last night with Ohio?
They just couldn't get over the hump. They played well. It was very competitive. Cascade Christian just hadn't been around things.
Well,
More mistakes by Clyde.
it seems like, was it last year they got beat by Seattle Christian? This year it's Cascade Christian.
I was the young rep last night. Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, I had a feeling that might happen. We did the play at PT towards the end of the season, Kitty and I, and Casey, and they lost to PT 3-0. And
Oh, yeah, I was at that game.
yeah, right. They did not well.
Now, Casey?
Casey Freegardner did the camera for us.
Oh, I know what Casey. She's one of our referees.
Oh, no. No. So, yeah, that one, they didn't look very good, unfortunately.
And then we were supposed to do a game together, and then you got sick.
Oh, yeah, that one we had to cancel. That was the Central Kitsap match. But I felt fine. It was actually Monday night. We did the PT Bahia volleyball match to CK, and I woke up sicker than a dog.
Their quarterback this first, native 15 for 186.
That's just 8 of 15 for 186 for
I'm going to get another battery out.
Uh-oh.
They're going to extend this.
I usually am down on the sidelines. I come up when it's cold or when there's
Oh, I'm missing a pass.
it's all the time.
Pass. He's actually 9 or 16, but he was
Well, that says a lot. That affects everything else. George, how can you be wrong?
I'm human.
Here comes the Vikings!
Coach Gavin Kralik, who a lot of you folks remember from South Kitsap recently.
Zach Solis, 120 yards in the first half.
Oh, boy. Yeah, and there's some more,
there
Dave.
He goes. There
He's to
he
the 40,
is off.
Into the cruiser territory and into the end zone. And that'll add to his yardage
120
stats.
yards. I know he's got about the 29 yards. That's a 71-yard run. And he took over on the right side.
Man.
Gone.
And I'm telling you, those guys over on that right side, the end over there, they are just dropping people to give him that corner.
He put it in second gear, and he was gone. He ran around one more player he had to beat. So he's got 191 yards tonight so far.
Well, the last PAT did not go so well for the Vikings. They missed it, so we'll give it a shot this time. And again, a pretty low snap. But this one through the uprights, 27 on the board for the North Kitsap Vikings. 17 for the Eatonville Cruisers.
One play,
wow,
one drive, 71 yards.
It's a good way to open the quarter.
That's a good stat.
Yes, it sure is. And I remember reading before the season even began, Dax wanted to get 2,000 yards this season. And, man, he might be getting close.
we don't have the paperwork for that tonight.
The overall, nah, I don't.
All we have is Eatonville's paperwork.
But what a pleasure it's been to watch him.
And now we're going to watch the quarterback of Eatonville. Eatonville 9 of 16 for 186 yards first half. That's some good high school stats for a game.
And just underway, first play from the Lions. And there's the boot down to about the 10-yard line, out to the 15, the 20. I believe that's Ryan Bailey who's going to bring it out to the 25.
Turns the ball out about to the 25. High heel with the tackle.
Yeah, that's where the Cruisers are going to begin.
Now Eatonville down by 10. And do they change their way of offense a little bit? Do they start passing a little more or running?
Well, we saw that strange section there where they did 4 or 5 runs right up through the middle, moved the chains, but then went to that deep pass again. And with the fake pitch, keeps it himself and picks up maybe half a yard on that.
That did not fool North on that.
Yeah, there's
we got a runner down. We got
couple of
down.
guys down there, a North Kitsap player and the Cruiser. Yeah, they're trying to untangle them there. Looks like wrestling out there, big time wrestling.
Very seldom do you see 2 players go down at one time.
Yeah. And both of them are up, shake hands, and head on. And one of them was the quarterback for the Cruisers. So I'm sure Eatonville is happy to see him getting back up.
Connor Ryan makes the tackle.
And if he got up, normally you get injured, you got to go out for a play, but he's still in. So maybe that's different in high school.
Well, they did not give the timeout or make them take the timeout. And
That's
a
good.
pitch out, but it's going to be a halfback pass. And he had an open receiver, but could not get it to Dylan Entenson.
Dylan was going down the left-hand side there, and he had to turn the back and turn the other way, and the ball just a floater didn't get to him.
Okay, it'll bring up 3rd down and 9 for the Cruisers. And they get ready to go and then stop, look over to the sideline.
Should be a passing play.
And that's what Kakoa is doing, and he's got a receiver in first down territory out to the 41-yard line. And that's going to move the chains for the Cruisers.
Kikoa got drilled by the lineman right there. He just put a shoulder in him and he got up.
And he is listed at 145.
Yeah.
A freshman, we've already said that. Tough freshman. Yeah, we've got a yellow hanky on that far side.
Yeah.
It's going to be a motion penalty, false start against the Cruisers, moving back 5. That'll move it back to the 36-yard line.
As a coach, that just drives you crazy.
I bet. Especially in a playoff game, loser out. And we have not seen their other quarterback yet tonight, Dave.
And
It's all been the freshman.
Kikoa's done a great job.
And there's that handoff, and this time nothing doing. Wow, push him back. Nothing doing.
Wow.
There's the purple gang in on that one.
Their linebackers, North linebackers are playing very, very well tonight.
Well, I do believe we have the audio and the stream back, so thank you, Kitsap Sun, for streaming it live. And thank Peninsula Subaru down in Gorst for making it possible for the Sun to do that. Oh boy, 21 to go on this second down, Dave.
Yeah, second down and 21. And almost a sure passing play for Eatonville right now.
I was going to say, how many plays in your book for that one?
They're not afraid to throw the ball.
I would not be with this young man's arm. Oh, but that's the pickoff. The big D for the North Kitsap Vikings, and still on his feet down to the 30, inside the 30-yard line. Wow, Blake Westion.
Just
wow.
A ball that was underthrown. We do have a yellow hanky again on the ground. Probably a block in the back. Oh, could be a sideline warning.
They've already had 2 sideline warnings.
Blake Whetstone with the interception return back to about the 27. Zach Smith with the tackle.
Well, let's see what this is going to be out there.
23-yard return on the interception.
Oh, against the Vikings. Oh, man.
That's a big one. 15
Yep,
yards.
It sure is.
Ball is moved back to the 43-yard line. It will be first and
Unfortunately, they don't tell us what the player did. It was just a personal foul.
Or the number. So it's going to be first down for North, and they are at the 44-yard line of the Cruisers.
Yep, North can pretty much just do their run game right now.
Andrew Blackmore back there at QB. Puts Solus in motion. This time it'll be a handoff to the second back.
Yep, 6-yard gain for Zach.
And Dax picks up some more yards.
We got another flag.
Uh-oh.
Where the ball was, or the flag was shown, it almost face mask. They're backing up.
Oh, this one might be against the Cruisers. Personal
face
mask.
Yep.
So we're going the other direction now, Dave.
You
for 15.
can see the helmet kind of get grabbed and pulled down really fast, and that kind of gave it away.
And those are some nice looking gold helmets out there that North Kitsap has. North Kitsap's helmets. I got to give Central Kitsap's helmets pretty high
They-
kudos too. They are pretty nice. Okay, first down and 10. Ball is on about the 22-yard line of the Cruisers for North.
It's a nice drive with a penalty-aided. Oh, that's a great pitch or a fake pitch.
Yeah, and a handoff coming around the other side, opposite side from where Dax moved. That's Joel Ingram doing it.
Ben Johnson makes the tackle.
Yeah.
At this point, North Kitsap up. They got a long ways to go, of course, and we've seen that the Cruisers can change the game in 1 or 2 plays.
Yeah, but that interception by Eatonville, though, was big. That was
man.
a big turnover.
That was huge. And, of course, you got to say that run on the first play from scrimmage in the first half was pretty nice.
That was so fun to watch.
Second down for North. And Blackmore's got it. He's got a lot of green. Down to the 10, the 5, into the end zone for Andrew Blackmore.
He was,
Wow. I think he did want to pass, but he saw so much green over there.
I would love to see his facial expression when he looks ahead and he sees nothing but the end zone.
Yep, nothing but green.
Is he laughing? Is he just giddy? What is he like? I mean, he knew he was going to score. That's cool.
Oh, boy. So another 6 on the board for the Vikings and another PAT attempt here. Elkington. No good.
He missed.
So here we are in the third quarter at the 8:29 mark, and it's a 33-17 lead for the North Kitsap Vikings.
And
There's
now
still a lot of time, Dave.
Eatonville's going to get the ball, but now it's almost past time.
Yep.
Yeah, Eatonville's going to pass the ball.
33-17. Let's see, that would be 16 points.
That's
But they got to put up on the board.
That's 3 scores.
Well, could do it with 2 8s, 2 touchdowns, 2 2-point conversions to tie it.
You're doing some math tonight.
All right. Well, that was a pretty nifty series of plays there by North Kitsap.
All with a key turnover.
Yep. Turnovers so far tonight have played a huge
I think
part.
we have 5 turnovers tonight by both teams.
All right. So with the lead, the North Kitsap Vikings will kick it down to the Cruisers.
Little squibber.
On
That's
the
trouble.
ground. Picked up at about the 24-yard line. And some running room out to the 30, the 40. Look out. 50 into and still on his feet up against the sideline. Finally driven out. But it's going to go down to about the 23-yard line.
He just would not go down.
Wow.
Well, that's a great run.
Yes, that was. And that was a tough kickoff to pick up. That squibber there down low.
And so he's standing still when he grabs the ball. Then he's going to pick up the speed. He got around the left-hand side, and around the corner he was down the sideline.
First down now for Eatonville. Ball is at the 24. Vesperis back. And it's a keeper. Quarterback will pick up about 2 on that one, maybe 3. Second down.
Nice little design run for the quarterback, but North closed the hole there.
And I'll tell you, the North Kitsap defense, I think in all the North games I've seen, has just looked really good. They are strong.
But they found a little weakness in North's
They sure
pass
did.
defense.
That middle of the field, about that 15-yarder. Hand off to the running back, and
He is
he's through. And let's see the signal. There it is, hands in the air by the men in stripes, and it's a touchdown, Eatonville, number 34, Caden Jumper.
Well, that was one score. Here we go.
Pretty quick, too.
That was a 2-minute drive, all on the ground.
1 minute 5 seconds.
Oh, boy. 1 minute 5, is that what George said?
Yep, a
The
minute.
official time on that one. So, we know that these guys can score and score quickly, and they did on that one.
And they're going for 2.
Ooh, okay, let's see what happens here. Miss Barris calling the signals. Oh, Wildcat, a reverse, and a pass, and a completion for 2 points. Oh, boy, they have all kinds of things on that one.
Well-designed play. Yeah,
Man.
that was great.
Talk about math.
24 seconds left in the third quarter.
Geez, they had
Wow.
half a dozen different things going on that, and all for 2 points.
We've got a couple scores in a couple minutes.
So they took part of that 16 down. Now down to a 8-point lead.
Wow, just a momentum change. You saw the momentum shift back to north, and you thought, okay, here it goes. And then Eatonville comes up with a great
And
play
again,
by the
pretty
kick
quickly.
returner. Yes.
I mean, they didn't spend a whole lot of time moving it 80 yards. I guess they picked it up on about the 30, so 70. Well, if you like your offense, we've had some tonight.
To kick off. Back deep, Joel Ingram, Josh Stackhouse.
5:15 is done.
Man, good to see buddy Pat, Mr. Seahawk Duncan out there calling the game for KITZ Radio. And picked up at the 20-yard line. Out to the 20, out to the 25 at a pretty solid hit there.
Nice solid hit by Ben Johnson.
Yep.
5'9", 205.
And you
Senior. 5'9", 205.
His name has been called
Yeah.
quite a bit tonight, especially on that defensive side of the ball. So North Kitsap will take over on their own 26-yard line. Third quarter here, about halfway through.
By the way, tonight, North Kitsap volleyball team on the way to state again.
All right.
Good for them.
Yes, indeed. Oh, there's the handoff, and this time not much.
Yeah, there wasn't much there. He tried to get through the little tiny hole in number 76 of Trevor Smith. 6 foot, 247. Also Ben Johnson on the tackle.
It was Williams with the run. And they're going to lose a yard. Second down and 11 now. Blackmore still in at QB for North. Oh, the reverse. Coming around this side. Oh, look out.
Wow.
Put the shoulder down and pick up some yards. And that one is Tyler Sloman.
Yeah, that's a great run. He just put his shoulders down and he just hit some people.
So that'll move it out to the Viking 40-yard line
That's
with
a
a
tough
first
run.
down.
That's a really
It
tough
sure
run.
was, yeah. And, I mean, those Sloman, of course, Dax, Ingram has done some nice running tonight.
Yeah. Sloman had no space to get around the left-hand or right-hand side, and he got through there.
And hand off to the second back, who is Dax Solis.
A little bit of shiftiness in that run. He probably gained about 7-8 yards on that play.
That's what it looks like there. Second down, close to midfield, ball at the 46-yard line. Well, a real football night out there.
193
Little nippy, but no rain or snow.
193 yards for Zolas tonight.
And can he add some more to it? Well, he'll add a first down and about 4 or 5 yards. 4 yards on that one.
Nice stiff arm by Zach again.
Move the flags.
He was hit, and then he gained another 3-4 yards. He was down, but kept on going.
All right, into Cruiser territory at the 49-yard line. First down for the Vikings.
Nice drive for North.
Yeah, they shift over to this side. Oh, handoff to Dax immediately on that one. He found the running room, and he's got a bunch more. He's to the 20, the 10,
gone.
and into the end zone. Well, that'll take his numbers up over 200.
Yeah.
Man, 49-yard run.
He had one defender to beat, and he just, from my angle, it looked like he stared him in the eyes as I'm going after you. And he did.
He did.
And he was gone.
All right. Well, the Vikings put another 6 on the board.
What a highlight reel for him tonight, huh?
Oh, yeah. And again, it'll be interesting to see what his overall total is at the end of the year. Yeah,
Barely.
That's good. So another 7 on the board for the North Kitsap Vikings.
The score is now North Kitsap 40, Eatonville 25.
247 right now.
And again, as Dave mentioned, congratulations to North Kitsap Volleyball moving to state for the umpteenth time. Tim French and the crew up there have such a good program going. We did their volleyball match at the Olympic League tournament. In fact, that'll be on this Saturday. This football game will be on BCAT next Saturday. It is just always a pleasure to work with Coach French and the people up at North and the student athletes.
Yeah, as a volleyball ref, he's so pleasant to deal with, and that's from a referee point of view. I mean, that's just great. You have great relationships with coaches, and that's some just great things to happen there.
Yeah, North will kick off 40 on the board, and that's a good one. Pushing the intended receiver behind the 10-yard line over to that right side where they made so much yardage. There is a yellow flag out there. That was Zach Smith running it for Eatonville.
Yardage total for Zach tonight is now
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a hold
247 yards, okay.
against the Cruisers.
No, in North tackle. Penalty is.
We will see for sure.
Eatonville,
And you notice
they're going backwards.
Yeah, you notice, a hold. The one referee was standing right there by the flag because it's a point of foul.
Yep. It's where it happened.
Yeah, instead of back at the line of scrimmage. So that negates the run back and moves the Cruisers back to their own 11-yard line.
We talked about Eatonville going to have to pass the ball, but the last time they scored, they ran the ball. So let's see what happens on this drive.
Yeah, they did get that big run back on the kickoff, but they're going to the air. Nobody there, but man, that freshman's got an arm.
Yeah, he does.
Wow.
But he had to throw it quick because he had a defender on him really fast. Tonight our referee is Jimmy Holt, umpire Brent Goldrick, head linesman Dave Paul, line judge Clint Hoffman, back judge is Joe Spencer, and our chain crew attendant, Art Claflin.
Second down and 10. Yeah, I like that. What they call the skill guys still do a little huddle, but the linemen, they're just ready to go. Man, that'll be a yard or two pickup for the Cruisers. And bring up third down. Yeah, a couple there.
It is kind of surprising watching Eatonville starting to run the ball a little bit again, way back in their own end of the field.
And again, the freshman Kikoa Vesperis back there for the Cruisers this time. He fakes a handoff, goes across the middle, and has the receiver at the 34-yard line. And that was Tucker Poyle. Poyle looks a little gimpy as he goes off to the sideline.
What a great catch, though. He's running his route, and the ball's going to be short, near the ground, and he reaches down, full stride, grabs the ball, and gets up and run again.
He's one of the co-captains for the Cruisers. So first down now for Eatonville. And quarterback keeper, that's going nowhere.
Yeah, that's, I believe, the third time they've run that play tonight, and it hasn't gone anywhere.
They haven't had a whole lot of success with that keeper. And if you're going to run it, they did have success running with number 34 up, basically up through the middle. 34 is Caden Jumper.
Yeah, he's a big boy. He's hard to bring down.
Second down and 10. And again, fake to Jumper. Look at that pass. That one's up for grabs, and it's grabbed by a Cruiser. Oh, man.
We got a flag.
Ryan Bailey
holding
with that.
Yeah, that's coming back.
Oh, boy, that's a huge break for North Kitsap if it is against the Cruisers.
What probably, even though we have a flag, about that play, Eatonville, when he caught that pass, he had 3 men around him, and he caught the ball.
3 defenders, yeah.
Yeah.
And the quarterback did a great job of throwing it high enough.
Gosh.
So that Blaney was the only one that could get up and have an opportunity at it.
And you really have to be athletic to grab that ball.
Blaney, 6'2". It's pretty good size. Oh, man. Look at that. A holding negates a beautiful pass completion and yardage into the opponent's territory. Moves them way back to their own 19-yard line for a second down and 20.
Yeah, that's a big penalty.
Oh, that's huge. Well, it's been quite the ball game tonight. And hopefully those of you watching it live on the Sun are able to hear it here in this second half.
Biggest thing about Kikoa tonight is he's not afraid. He's getting rushed, and he's still patient, poised, throwing the ball.
Rolling out to this near side. He's going up, and the pickoff is finally there. North Kitsap's Aiden Alsop with the pickoff, senior, 6'1". And you almost had a feeling that was going to happen, Dave.
Yeah, what I saw was he was rolling out to his right. All of a sudden, the defenders stepped back, and they knew he was going to pass. And almost you're throwing in a kind of a zone, and you're just trying to force the ball down in the middle, and it's not there. Sometimes, he had a second down. He probably should have thrown it away.
And another turnover in that big turnover book.
2 interceptions, though, are the key.
And off to Solis. Over the right side, breaking right through that line and picking his way to the end zone once again for Dak Solis.
37-yard run. nobody within 3-4 yards when he got through that hole, and it was
Man.
just impressive to watch.
And you know, they had him pretty well tied up, it looked like, in that first half, or at least that first quarter. But man, he has come on. Woo.
Well, he's got a second gear. He gets through that line, and all of a sudden he just steps on it and goes.
Yep, yeah, we've mentioned that before. That's a great trait for a running back.
278.
And he's big enough and strong enough. And that one is no good. But another 6 on the board for the Vikings with 2:52 left to go here in the third. 46-25.
So we're going to give Zach some credit for 278 yards.
Oh, my goodness.
But without the offensive line developing these huge holes for him. So I'm going to give the offensive line some credit tonight. Because,
they definitely need it. And most of those guys are the same guys that are on that D-line.
Yep.
Here at the high school level. And it's not been, except for maybe once or twice, that the runs have hurt North. It's mostly been the passing. And that has hurt North. So, yeah, indeed, those big guys up front, they are doing a great job.
Especially the second half. Probably made a few adjustments at halftime.
Yep.
Let's do this one.
And North Kitsap stretching that lead out.
Zach Smith, Colby Vieira back for the Cruisers.
You never think high school football, you do see a lot of points scored, but North tonight, 46 points in the third quarter already. Well, the total score, but
And it's now a 21-point lead. So that 16 business is out. Three, Dave.
we just talked like that about 5 minutes ago.
Yep.
And there's been 2-3 scores.
Yeah, it seems like it. That one's a runner picked up at about the 12 by the Cruisers. And out to the 30. Pretty good job there by the returner for the Cruisers. And that would be Zach Smith bringing it out.
Great special teams for North on that.
So they will start at the 31-yard line. Now, again, we'll see what direction they want to go. Jumper, number 34, is in the back there with the quarterback. And that's who gets it on the pitch, but look out. Oh, man, a missed tackle. They had him behind the line of scrimmage. And instead, he makes it into close to North Kitsap territory. They're going to mark it at the Cruiser 49, it looks like.
It's a nice gain.
Sure was. And they almost had him in the backfield.
Yeah, about a 25-yard gain.
First down for the Cruisers.
Yeah. And you think they're going to pass in the long run.
First down. And handoff to Jumper. Runs into a pack and fights his way for about 3 yards, 3.5. Nice job on Jumper's part. And he's just going right over that center guard hole. He's not doing anything fancy.
He really wasn't down all the way. It looked like they stopped him and he kept on moving.
And drop back for Vespera. He's got the receiver, but once again, the D is there for the North Kitsap.
Oh, boy.
That was number 25 who knocked that ball out.
That's a big call from the back judge, where he was about 20 yards away. Yeah, he's going to get an earful from Coach Jeff Weibel.
Block in the back, illegal block in the back. First down for the Cruisers and move them deep, pretty deep, to the 34-yard line of the Vikings.
Of course, we fans from 40, 50 yards away can perfectly see that play from, yeah.
Guys in stripes are a little closer. And that time it's the handoff to Jumper. And man, look at those guys.
It was a different formation. Looks like they had a I formation. One of the few times I've seen that tonight.
Ryan Brooks was one of the North Kitsap defenders in there to stop him. Second down. And that time it's the pitch to Jumper. And he's going nowhere except backwards. He's going to lose a few yards. And another yellow hanky.
Boy.
Oh, boy is right, Dave.
I'm
that was
pretty
Kyle
sure.
Green with the first stop for North. But, man.
It looks like that was, I think he was out of bounds when he got tackled. That's just.
And that one, yeah, that one to me is, I mean, it was on the other side, so I couldn't see how close it was.
Referees come together.
And they might be going against the Cruisers the way they're facing. And they're talking to North. And let's see this call.
Personal foul.
Dead ball,
Unsportsmanlike against the Cruisers. That's a big one, like you said.
Yeah, from
15-yarder.
From where it was done, normally at that close range, when you tackle out of bounds, but that wasn't it.
Wow. That'll move the Cruisers back into their own territory at the 47-yard line, and they've got to get down to the 24 of North for a first down.
That's a big, big penalty.
Man, the
against
penalties
Eatonville.
have been killing them.
It kills the drive.
Couple of turnovers and some big penalties. And Jumper in motion.
Double pass.
Pass over to this side and a pass downfield, and it's picked off. Oh, couldn't quite hang on to it. Number 42, Taylor Jackson, almost had it for the Vikings.
Number 13,
Man.
Zach Smith was the thrower. He got drilled on a legal play. That one, that looked, it was close, but
Man, you know, it looked
no
to
flag.
me like it was a backward pass. So if that had gotten loose, that would have been a fumble. Okay, this is fourth down now. The Cruisers are in their own territory, and it looks like we have a timeout.
no, I see a
Well,
flag was thrown.
Haven't seen it yet. You're right. There's a yellow flag way over on that far side. 5 minutes to go here in number 3.
Lots of hankies tonight.
Yeah, there have been. Jimmy Holt, man in the white hat, and now we're moving the other direction. I did not. Did you see the call?
No, I did not.
I haven't yet, but Jimmy's over
Got to be some
talking
kind of
to
a
Coach Weibel.
dead ball personal foul.
So we've had each team with big, big fouls here recently. Unsportsman against the Vikings. Wow.
Still fourth down.
It's still fourth.
And they're
But,
going for it. They're fourth.
well, it's fourth and about, what, 14?
Yeah, 4th and 13.
Okay, so, yeah. And it's going to be a pass. Across the middle, and they've got it. Number 27 out there. Dawson Wilcox. Man.
Boy, if we had to have a player of the game from each side.
Koepka would have to be right up there on top for the Cruisers.
Phenomenal quarterback, freshman.
Yeah, I know, that's amazing. And not even a big freshman, 145 pounds.
So people out there, if you're a little guy, you can still throw the ball.
First down for the Cruisers, deep in North Kitsap territory. Oh, and they're going to drop him for a few yard loss on that. That was Lucas Wolf carrying.
Ryan Brooks in the backfield. That's an impressive play by Ryan.
Loss of, well, looks like close, 4.
That doesn't mean anything against Eatonville. They'll just throw the ball still. They're not afraid to throw.
Second down for them. Ball is back to the 20. And we have come to the end of quarter number 3 here at Paulsbo, North Kitsap Viking Stadium. And Vikings up 46-25 over the Cruisers. Here we go. It's quarter number 4 up in Paulsbo, and the North Kitsap Vikings with a 21-point lead over the Eatonville Cruisers. We're West Sound TV. Dave Ziesmer on one microphone. I'm the doctor, Doc Parr on the other. Spencer Anderson's on the camera for you. And round number 1 and postseason, and the Vikings leading. Koepka roll out, and oh, he had a receiver momentarily. But once again, good defense by the Vikings.
We have a flag. It's going to be a roughing the passer. Yeah.
Ooh, way back there.
He released the ball, and he got slammed. That's a great call.
Yeah, that flag was thrown at about the 32-yard line. And yep, there it is, roughing the passer.
Roughing the passer on North Kitsap.
Oh, boy.
That's first down.
Yep.
Yep.
Automatic first, I guess.
We've had many penalties on this drive.
Wow.
And Eatonville keeps the ball still, and looks like they're going to score again.
Well, yeah, they're going to move the chains. Let's see if they take them back or not. Ball on the 10. First down for Eatonville. And off to Jumper. What great defense. Oh, man. Nice job there.
Kyle Green, the first one there. Drops him for a loss.
Yeah, one of the guys in there was Kyle Green.
Yeah, there was a handoff, and there was nowhere to go. Defense was already in the backfield when he got the ball.
And a lot of these North Kitsap guys are juniors. Vesperis going across the middle, and oh boy, he had a receiver. Nice job by Noah North.
Yeah, that's a great defender there. He just put his hands in there and touched the ball. That's all you need to do is just touch it.
Third down now, and the ball moved back to between the 14 and 15.
That was a great throw by Kikoa. I mean, it was right in his hands, but what a great defense that was.
Third down now for Eatonville. And the quarterback going to the air. Oh, that was a pickoff waiting to happen. Oh, man.
Broken up by Blake
Yeah,
Whitestone. Fourth down.
That was Blake Weststone who was back there, had his hands on it.
On that one, Kikoa just had his eyes, never looked at the whole field. He just looked at one receiver and threw the ball. You've got to go through your reads first.
And fourth down. Desparis has about 14 yards to take his team for a first and then another half to the end zone. But fourth down, the Viking D has a chance to shine. And fake it to Jumper, and the short pass cutting across the field, caught but to no avail. It was Tucker Poyle, and North Kitsap takes over.
Yeah, that was a great design play, but North had that the whole time. A little kind of a short screen pass in the middle.
Vikings take over on
Yeah.
down.
Wow. So as we begin the fourth quarter, North Kitsap up, and they will take over. They're at their own about 11-yard line. But with a 21-point lead, you can use little clock.
I'm sure we're going to see a few substitutions in this fourth quarter. Get some playing time for kids.
I don't know if you can do at least at this point, because you know these Eatonville Cruisers can score from 80 yards in about a minute. Oh, the pitch out, and some running room. A missed tackle up along the sideline.
Oh, my word. Oh.
That might do it. And Dax is putting up more yards.
My word.
We'll have to see what the
That's
total
the,
number of
13.
yards.
9 yards. Dax over.
What I wonder what a single game total yard record
was-
is in the Olympic League.
I believe I got to witness, I'm going to say this, probably 25 years ago, a kid named Butch O'Donnell had, I think it's 344 yards. He played for North. I remember that because I knew the kid really well. So he's going to be happy. I'm going to have to tell him that. Yeah.
Looks like Dax broke his record, or as close to it.
Yeah, I'm going to have to call him, see exactly what he had. But
Oh, ball is on the ground, and North Kitsap falls on it. So only 6 on the board, but they will take it.
The score is now
Man.
for Kitsap 52.
that just
Man.
jaw-dropping run because
Yeah.
he had some contact in the back, not in the backfield, but he was hit, and what a tough. I thought he was down.
Yep,
I really
I
did.
did too. Somehow or other, he squirted out.
Oh.
Well, North Kitsap is showing why they are undefeated so far this year, and hopefully they will continue on this next 10 or so 11 minutes and move to round number 2 of the WIAA State Championship Tournament for 2A football.
I don't know if North is going to face another team with the quarterback that can throw like this. I mean, this is the first time all year they've really faced a quarterback like this.
Well, I would say, especially in this second half, that defense, the back guys, the safeties, and those guys have done a good job. I mean, a lot of times there have been 3 defenders around the potential receiver.
Yeah, I think North just adjust a little bit and say, hey guys, come on, let's change it a little bit.
All right, Elkington will kick off. Uh-oh, on the ground. A potential
That was
onside kick.
kind of a surprise
It
onside.
was
It wasn't an
surprising to
onside
me.
kick.
What?
Did he miss it or did he
Well,
That was just
it kind of looked
odd.
like he did it on purpose.
Yeah, North doesn't need the football back.
No, but if they had gotten it, they got the 10 yards, it would have been a back crusher, bone crusher on that one. And like I said, you know, these cruisers, they can score a bunch of points quickly.
Coach Weibel wants to ask the referee something. They're talking.
And let's see. Now, of course, one of the best runners I remember here in the Kitsap area, Mr. Ryan Cole from South. At the 10:47 mark, North Kitsap over Eatonville.
Yeah, North probably tonight is probably well over 450 yards offense. Same with Eatonville. I'm sure they're close to 400 yards offense in a high school game.
Yeah, and they had, you know, they had long passes, they had a few long runs, a few long run backs. So, yeah, both of these teams are just racking up the yardage.
And of course, scouting these teams, you always have scouts from the other team come watch the game. So I'm sure they're going to look at North and say, okay, they can be passed upon.
And now I'm not sure if the next round will be here at North. And George says, yes, indeed, if they continue their winning ways.
That's a big word, if.
With 10, what left to go? 10:57?
They would host the Southwest number 3, I believe. That would be some out of Great St. Helens or
And now everybody's getting back in place here, ready to carry on.
North would host the Southwest number 3 team out of the Greater St. Helens League.
And Kakea still back there in the back. Kakeo for the Cruisers. Stands where he is, puts it in the air, and despite a good defense, the ball ends up going to Ryan Bailey, and he'll pick up about 7 yards on that one.
Kyle Green, number 8, just
he had
missed
his
it
hand
with a
on
finger.
it.
Yeah,
Yep.
Longer hands. That
Second
would work.
down and 3 now. Well, there's Jumper. And Jumper's jumped into North territory with a first down. And number 76 for the Cruisers going off on 1 foot. Trevor Smith.
You don't want to see that at all.
No, he's a senior too. A 247 6-footer. So we hope he's okay.
He just went down, and he's hurt.
So first down, ball at the North Kitsap 41-yard line for Eatonville. Vesperis back again, and man goes in motion in front of him. That's who gets it, number 15, and he is going to lose a couple of yards. Wow.
That play just never developed. He got the handoff. Kind of a...
Wow.
Oh.
Kyle Green again is in on that one. Second down, loss of a yard and a half for the Cruisers. Eatonville down on the way to Mount Rainier. Right across. Oh, man. The ball was in the hands of number 13 and a wicked hit by Blake Weston.
Yeah, he's...
Wow, Weston,
He's going off the field. He got nailed. But tell you what, you're in the middle of the year catching the ball, and you know you're going to get drilled.
And it's 32 degrees out. All right, third down, 11. Again, it's same shot. Ball is up in the air. Tip drill. And number 44 for the Vikings has it and taking it into cruiser territory. That is Aiden Alsop.
That's his second INT tonight.
Senior Aiden Alsop, 6'1".
Tipped about 2 or 3 times, and it's like, that's mine.
That's why they practice that tip drill.
Oh, boy.
Woo. We'll see. That might be the backbreaker for the Cruisers.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, though. Watching Eatonville play North tonight, ranked team number 3 or 4, or whatever poll you look at, number 5, they played them well. And I'm impressed with his freshman quarterback tonight.
And actually, it was a little scary for North Kitsap fans in that first half, especially.
Oh, I was thinking, man, we got a game tonight.
Yeah, Eatonville looking good in the first half, but man, they've had 1,000,001 things besides too many bad penalties in this second half. And it's a handoff coming around this near side. There's some running room. We got a new runner in there. That would be Isaiah Kahana.
5'11" junior.
With the tackle.
Maybe Dax gets to rest the rest of the game.
That was the Vikings' first down.
Yeah, I don't think he's in the game now.
I don't see his number.
He doesn't need to be in the game.
Clayton Williams comes in from the sideline.
Keenan Kakuta now is the quarterback.
They are going to huddle up here. And there goes the whistle, which I assume is a timeout. And it's timeout North Kitsap. Wow. And I guess they want to be sure everybody's on the same page. 8:21 left to go, 52-25. The lead for the North Kitsap Vikings. All right. Well, again, thanks to the Kitsap Sun for streaming live football every Friday night, and their sponsor, Peninsula Subaru, for making it possible. Yeah, we really appreciate their service to the community. This really is a service to the community if you stop and think about how many people, especially in our community, who are maybe out to sea or stationed in foreign lands, have a chance to watch their friends and family play some Friday night football.
Just got some stats on Dak. We got 21 carries, 367 yards, 5 touchdowns. That is an impressive high school football evening for one young man.
367.
Yeah, he will be some of the papers, Seattle honor Players of the Week.
Player of the Week, I would say.
I'm sure he will be Player of the Week.
Man,
yeah.
Maybe they should put him in to get those last 33 yards to get 400. Fake handoff, and Kokoda, he connects to number 8 out there, getting down towards, that's Kyle Green. And Keenan Kakuda.
We talk about sometimes when you got a game that's already decided and you just want to run the ball, run the clock out, and someone passes, but you've got a new kid at quarterback coming in, and he wants to be part of this game too. So I don't mind that. Get the kids to play.
And at this point, I don't know that there's many plays in the book for the, 26, 30-point deficit. First down, goal to go for the Vikings, down inside the 10. Ball's on the ground. And 20 picked it up for the Vikings. That's Isaiah Kahana to keep it on the North Kitsap side.
Yeah, new quarterback, probably a new center. It's kind of the snap. You're just not used to the snap.
Second down now for North, and the ball looks like it's about the 6-yard line. And we will.
That's a gain of 3 for somebody.
Fumble on the advance on the fumble. 2 yards for Kuda Matata.
Kuda at QB.
34.
Hands off to
get
the running back, number 34, Clayton Williams. And North Kitsap put 6 more on the board.
Boy, it's hard to catch up with a person like that can run around the edge. What a speedy running back that is. He's just a junior.
Well, like a lot of juniors. Andrew Blackmore, the quarterback, is a junior for North Kitsap. Dak Sellis is a senior.
Yeah. You wonder where he's going to play at the next level.
Oh, man, yeah. That one's good. So they finally got the PAT after a missed couple. Yeah, you do. I mean, he's got a good size, he's got good body, and man, that strength that he has and his ability to move and be patient. You used the word patient earlier.
And he's got some balance, too. When he's hit, he doesn't go down. I mean, that when you got the legs like him, you teach that. Just keep those legs moving, like Marshawn Lynch. I hate to bring him up as a, but that's how it is. When you're strong at that level, it's hard to bring you down.
59 points on the board for the North Kitsap Vikings here. Boy, oh boy, what looked like it was going to be a back-and-forth tight game in that first half has been broken apart by the North Kitsap Vikings.
Yeah, we talked about Jeff Weibel as a coach, but we got some great assistants down there. Chris Richardson, Dave Snyder, the great track program he runs for North Kitsap. Jared Prince, remember that name?
Oh, yeah.
Prince of Ties.
Yeah.
Kyle Petheram, Jerry Parrish, Peter Blue, Scott Crowell. Coach Parrish, he has some knowledge of this North Kitsap football team.
Yeah.
And a good defensive effort by North Kitsap on the kickoff there. Josh Kundra had it for.
What a great thing that is to bring Coach Parrish and still not let him be on the sidelines. What an honor to have him on the sidelines.
Yeah, to be able to call on his experience and, and even though we don't see him on the list, every game we've done out there, I see Virgil up there. All right, Eatonville will take over on their own 24 and hand off to jump about the line of scrimmage.
When we started the second half, this was a close game.
Yes.
This was a 2-score game, and North just turned it on.
Yeah, they sure, that must have been a good talk at halftime.
Yeah, 59 points for a high school game.
And Eatonville was still able to make some of those passes, but I think the deep coverage for North was a lot better. And penalty there, that's going to be a motion